Welcome to Philosophy Breakdown number 5, I think. Pretty sure number 5. So this song is Monster in the Mirror, and I'm not sure what we're going to talk about yet, but anyway. Nobody sees the monster in the mirror. Nobody sees the way I shiver. Nobody sees the monster in the mirror. Nobody sees him but me. My monster's cold as ice, but he burns like fire. My monster, look into my eyes, see the eyes of another. My monster, can't get away from the monster in the mirror every day. Nobody sees the monster in the mirror. Nobody sees the way I shiver. Nobody sees the monster in the mirror. Nobody sees him at all. My monster. I fucked it up again. We should start the talk there, because it's coming out a bit. It's a different version. I haven't played it for a while. Anyway, I don't know, the song's about pain, I think, suffering. I was listening to Alan Watts talking about Aldous Huxley today. He was a very deep thinker and experienced firsthand the suffering that modern Protestant society was inflicting upon the 20th century youth. They were now expected to be shaped into these model human beings. And so that experiment, still at the end of that, but it's slowly coming to an end, and who knows what they're going to come up with next. But fuck. Anyway, the world doesn't have to be so painful, I don't think. But I mean, yeah, once that pain's inside us, it's so fucking hard to process and to escape that pattern of just round and round and round. Just and it was funny today. I drove past. Well, I was on my bike actually. I was feeling pretty lucky. On my bike, and had to slow right down because I'm going past the school. And I just saw this like father and little kid sort of approaching from a distance. And see, the father was like so happy. I was like, "Wow, that's so nice." And I was like, "Well, that's right. I don't think I ever experienced that." Which is, it's just as sad for my father as it is for me. He was going through, experiencing severe sadness and pain and anger, frustration in his marriage to my mother. So they were both going through hell, and we were just watching it from the inside. It's not a good place to be, but we've got a good relationship with my parents now, so I feel very lucky, and mostly we came through it okay. Like, I'm talking about me and my siblings, my brothers. My little sister, she's doing good, as far as I know. Hope so. Anyway, once that suffering's inside, it's just fucked. You just don't expect to be loved. Just expect pain and loneliness. And I think we feel like we're protecting the world from it. If we keep it in, hold it in, don't, it feels like that barrier is, are we doing the right thing by keeping everyone out? But anyway, this next verse goes, my monster, he don't come out at night, he's a real good sleeper. My monster, he don't miss nothing with those beady little peepers. My monster, can't get away from the monster in the mirror every day. Nobody sees the monster in the mirror. Nobody good sleep, but my monster can't get away from the monster in the mirror every day. Totally got that mixed up backwards, sideways, but that's okay. I think we just roll with it. And I'm not sure what else I've got to say about this one. Oh, the song, I suppose. Could explain the song. Yeah, and just feeling ugly and not. I don't know. It's a horrible feeling, and that no one else can see what we're seeing. I'm not sure if we really see it in the mirror, but we expect that other people can see it, and they don't, because people see the good in other people unless they really look for the bad. Even when people are really bad, like just being complete shitheads, people still see the good in them. It's amazing, and I think that's our experience too, as coming from an unhappy childhood. Then you just have to see the good. You just want to see the good in the people around you. And that's not really any reason why we shouldn't. It's a long cycle of pain and what do you call it? Removal from traditional ways of life over many hundreds and thousands of years, especially with just modern warfare and nationalism, and they fought the 30 Years' War in Germany. 30 years they fought over who was right about the Bible and whose version of the Bible was going to be listened to by the people on a Sunday in the church, until there was no young men of fighting age left alive in Germany. So all the armies were just made up of mercenaries brought in from other places. So that's what happens after 30 years of war. So that was between the German kings who wanted to go with their new Lutheran doctrine and away from the Catholic Church, fighting against the Italians and the Catholic. The Pope, who was the Italian king by any real measure. So we've come through some crazy, horrible times. So brutality and suffering was just order of the day, pretty much. And people are resilient, but then you see these the traditional societies just don't have. Well, they're having that now because of colonialism and just so much. It's finally catching up with them, but otherwise they had this happiness, and still do a lot of the time, just this happiness with simple things, and then we really do get hooked into a different cycle of wealth and poverty, and we've got technology now that should be able to just make it a pretty good cruisy life for everyone. Realise that we don't have to peg out the land and own it and charge rent on it. It's just like, no, we're responsible for the well-being of that land and each other. So if someone wants to use that land for something good, then we should probably give them a go at it. And if at one point they don't need it anymore, then someone else can use it for something else, or they can learn to share with the other people using it. And that's for whether it's land to live on and build a house on, whether it's farming, or whether it's we're sharing it with the natural environment, the animals and the birds, and just leaving the forest to sharing it with the earth, with itself, that it can remain intact. And So hopefully that's where we're going. It's pretty hard to see, but who knows? Who knows? Anyway, let's all just try to share a little bit more happiness and try to see ourselves with a little bit more happiness and a little bit more love, if we can. Yep. Okay. Peace out. Namaste.